Hey guys, welcome back to John's RC. So for today's video, I took a break from the flying field to review the latest version of Realflight. Knife Edge Software recently released an upgraded version of Realflight 9.0, which is Realflight 9.5. So in this video, I'll be talking to you about the three different purchasing options of 9.5. So I'll actually go to Horizon Hobby's website and I'll show you the different options and I'll talk to you about that. Then I'm going to walk you through the actual upgrading process. And last, I'll launch a simulator and show you what they added and review some of the sim planes I already have in my hangar. So as you can see from Horizon Hobby's website, there are three different versions of Realflight 9.5. So the first one is RF 9.5 digital download. So if I add this to cart, I can show you what it is. Go check out. So as you can see, if you go to the checkout and when it shows select shipping method, you get an email delivery option. So basically, if you choose the email delivery option, you'll just get instructions on how to download it through your email. So yeah, that's the first one. So just go back. The second one is Realflight 9.5 software only. So if I add this one to cart and remove the digital version. So now, as you can see, you don't get that email option anymore, and that's because if you buy the software-only version of Realflight 9.5, you'll get two physical discs of RF 9.5. So, as you can see on the select shipping method, you'll get actual delivery companies now instead of just an email delivery. And the third version and the last version is the Realflight 9.5 with the interlink controller. So if I add this, so just like the software only, you don't get an email delivery option, and with this package, you'll get everything you need to get Realflight 9.5 up and running. So that means you'll get a interlink controller, which is this. And you'll get the two physical discs, so you'll basically just get everything. And one thing to note, if you get the digital version and the software only version, it won't come with the interlink controller. Oh, and one more thing about purchasing Realflight 9.5. If you already own a copy of Realflight Trainer Edition, either you bought it by itself or you got it from the digital Steam code from the Ready to Fly package of the Habu, you can get a discounted price of Realflight 9.5 through Steam. So as you can see right here, it says buy upgrade from Realflight Trainer Edition. So yeah, if you already own RFTE, you are eligible for a $69.99 discount. So yeah. Okay, so I have great news. So if you already own a copy of 9.0, you'll get a free upgrade to 9.5. So as you can see on the 9.0 launcher, it'll say update to 9.5. So just click on that. It'll ask for your registration information. So just fill it out. It's gonna say collecting hardware information, so just wait. And then it's going to start the download for the upgrade. It's going to say the update was successful. You now have version 9.5. And as you can see on the release notes list, it's going to say 9.5. So just press OK. And now, as you can see, the launcher says RF 9.5. So let me run it. Alright, welcome to Realflight 9.5. Okay, as you can see from the sidebar, everything looks the same. So you still have the scenario options, the select aircraft option, the airports, your tabs option, so you have the nav guide still, you still have your transmitter, the binoculars, and you have the camera views. So let me just go and show you the newer models that they added. So as you can see, they added the E-flite A10 Thunderbolt 64mm EDF jet. They also added the E-flite F-15 64mm EDF jet, which I do own in real life. And they added the F-16, which I also own in real life. They also added the E-flite Habu STS to Realflight 9.5. This was from Realflight Trainer Edition, so they did implement some of the models from Trainer Edition into 9.5. This is the E-flite Night Timber X, which is just the E-flite Timber X from Realflight 9.0, and it just has LED lights for night flying. They added the E-flite P51D Mustang 1.5 meter model, the Turbo Timber 1.5 meter, and the E-flite Twin Otter 1.2 meter plane. They also added the UMX Turbo Timber, which I do own in real life, so yeah. The three main models I'll actually do a flight on are the E-flite V1200 1.2 meter plane, the P51, and the E-flite A10. So yeah. Alright guys, so I have the V1200 loaded in. According to Horizon Hobby, this model can take a 4-cell, 5-cell, and 6-cell, and on a 6-cell, it can go up to 140 miles an hour. I have the V900, and personally, I think that model is very, very fast, so let's see how I can handle one that can go 140 miles an hour. So let me just take it out of safe. Pull my retracts up. Alright, so I just took off and it almost immediately went to 140 miles an hour. So let me do a low pass. Wow, that is fast. It feels faster than the V900. I can't really tell. It's really hard to tell the difference between a physical plane and one that's in a simulator. Do some rolls. Do a hammerhead. Alright. Can hear the whistle of the plane touching the air. Let me do some knife edge. This looks like it would be a pain to fly in cloudy skies, foggy weather. Because of the blue and white trim scheme, doesn't seem ideal to fly in that type of weather. Probably lose orientation easily. This also has flaps, so let me see how slow this can go. Maybe I can do a super level pass really slow. Lower. Lower. Alright. Alright, that was around 27 miles an hour. Cool, cool. So it can go slow. And that's nice. Best for landings. Do some upside down. Let me do a touch and go. Pull my retracts down. Did forget to mention, when I loaded the V1200 in, it came with a 3200 milliamp hour battery pack. Alright. Pull back up. Still have a lot of battery life left. 2000 milliamps. Do another vertical stall. Pull my flaps down. Pull my flaps back up. So cool. Very stable. Let me see what it's like on safe mode. See if it immediately dies down. Oh, no. It seems to be doing actually pretty well on safe. The safe is actually pretty aggressive. As soon as like I turn, it goes back. On turn. Okay, so on a mod like this, I don't really see a point to save, because right now it seems really hard to turn. I just take it off. So with the model going that fast, I would want as much freedom as I can get on turning. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of safe on, of playing it that's as fast as this. Just land now. Put my flaps down. Alright, recheck's down. Alright. So that was the flight of the V1200, so let's move on to the second plane. Okay, so the second plane I'm going to be flying is the E-flite P51D Mustang 1.5 meter plane. So as you can see from my nav guides tab, I spawned in with a 3200 milliamp hour battery pack. So yeah, let me just take it out of safe. And I'll maybe turn on safe mid-flight, but I'm just going to take off without safe. Oh, that's really cool, I can hear the servos moving. Alright, let's take off. Alright, pull my retracts up. Okay. D51 is in the air. Let me do a low pass for you guys. See how fast this model. Let's see how fast this model can go. I can't talk. Alright, 88 miles an hour. It's pretty fast. Can do rolls. See if we can do a loop. Do some upside down. Plane really looks nice with its vibrant colors. Let me see how slow it can go if I pull down my flaps. Did touch the ground there, but I'm going about 34 miles an hour. I was able to go super low, so that's cool. Maybe do an upside down low pass now. Okay. going to try some knife edge. Okay. So let's see what else the P-51 can do. See if it can pull off a hover. I'm doing it. I'm not doing it well, but I'm doing it. Alright. Let me do a touch and go. Do a hammerhead. Wow, what a beautiful model. We'll land it now. Pull my flaps down. Alright. So that was the flight of the P-51, so now let's move on to the last plane. Alright, so I have the A-10 now, which is the final model I'm going to fly. So, as you can see, I spawned in with a 3200 mAh battery pack again. I think they all spawned in with a 3200. But, alright, let's go fly. Got S3X. Okay, A-10 to the air. Pull my retracts up. Now I have my flaps down. Put them back up. Alright, let me do a low pass, see how fast it can go. 100 miles an hour. It's pretty speedy. It does sound really nice. It does sound like it has the two motors, which it does in real life, but it's pretty cool that Realflight implemented that audio feature. It does kind of sound like a real jet though, if you just like close your eyes and just like hear this. If you took off the electric buzzing, it would sound pretty much like a real jet. Alright, let's see what it can do. So let me just do some rolls. Looks like it's capable of performing rolls. Let me do a loop. 2 loops. Upside down. Wow, it sounds so cool, and it looks really cool too. It has like the missiles and everything. I do a low pass, flaps, and everything. See how slow it can go. Does this thing even have flaps? Oh, it does, it does. Confused because on the binocular tab couldn't see anything. Alright, I have 500 milliamps left, so I'm gonna land this now. Pull everything down. Okay. Alright, so that was the final flight of the 3 models I was going to actually do a flight on. So now let me just show you the other features that Realflight 9.5 has to offer. Okay, as you can see on the top taskbar of Realflight 9.5, if you go to select challenge, they did add some new challenges, so they did add limbo, so let me just do that. Okay, so this is the tutorial challenge. Pretty simple, straightforward. Next level. Alright. Maybe one more. Show you the other challenges. Okay. Just go to level select, challenges, back. Alright, so they do still have the challenges from RF8 and RF9. So as you can see, that has the air race, balloon burst, the hanger obstacle course, ring race. So let me just do hanger obstacle course. Don't think I've done this. Oh, I have, but I'll just do it again. Just for fun. Alright. So, yeah, let me just go back now and show you the other things. Alright, so if you go to the training menu and go to flight training, all the training classes, all the training classes from Realflight Train Edition are implemented into 9.5. So as you can see, there's beginner mode, Habu beginner mode, safe, and then it has all the other classes that you can unlock after watching the other ones. So let me just go to beginner mode 1. Just begin.
So welcome to our first lesson for flight training.
And as you can see, there is just a virtual instructor, and
a little more power than you might have.
They'll just teach you
take off.
the basics of flying.
When I get a little bit.
So it's pretty handy for beginners. So yeah, let me just go back. Quit. Alright, so this is pretty much the end of my review for Realflight 9.5. Overall, I think it's a great upgrade, especially if you have Realflight 9.0 since it's free. However, if you have previous versions such as 8, 7, or 6, I think it's worth the upgrade because of the addition of the newer models and just the newer features overall. Because if you're a beginner, you can just do your all your training and crashes over here before you fly in real life. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for tuning in to John's RC. And if you're new to this channel, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys!